China's latest AI breakthrough has leapfrogged the world.
Let's talk about DeepSeek because it is mind-blowing and it is shaking this entire industry to its core. The emergence of DeepSeek now putting pressure on the U.S. tech names.
You just go back a week ago and you think about that picture of the tech bros next to the president and then them announcing $500 billion for Stargate, this big project for AI, and it just looked like American tech supremacy was set for decades.
January 27th, 2025 may go down in history as DeepSeek Day.
DeepSeek shaking up global tech.
Nvidia losing nearly $600 billion in market cap today alone.
In a few hours, the company broke its own record for the biggest single-day loss of market value in history. A handful of other US chip stocks, many trading at 30 times earnings or more, plummeted as well.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a tech revolution that's quietly reshaping the AI industry. Over the past few days, a little-known Chinese AI company, DeepSeek AI, has sent shockwaves through the tech world. Their latest product isn't just competing with OpenAI's GPT-4 on a technical level, but it's also completely disrupting Silicon Valley's business models and cost structures. How big is the impact? Well, Nvidia's stock took a nosedive, dropping 17% in just one day. The entire AI sector saw over $1 trillion in market value wiped out almost overnight. So who exactly is DeepSeek AI? How powerful is their technology? Why is the entire AI industry freaking out over this company? And most importantly, what does this mean for investors? Buckle up, because today we're breaking down this unexpected AI earthquake. Silicon Valley has long been the undisputed king of AI. Giants like OpenAI, Google DeepMind, and Meta AI have spent billions training massive language models, LLMs, leading the pack in cutting-edge AI research. The common belief has been that developing an AI model on the level of GPT-4 requires insane amounts of computing power, a vast network of GPUs, and bottomless pockets of funding. But DeepSeek AI just flipped that script. Take OpenAI, for example. Their models, like ChatGPT, are built on a transformer-based neural network. This kind of architecture relies on self-supervised learning, using massive amounts of data to train an AI system capable of understanding natural language. The model breaks down text into tokens, converts them into vector representations, and then uses an attention mechanism to determine which pieces of information are most relevant. DeepSeek AI took this foundation and optimized it. Their R1 model is also based on transformer architecture, but they've made significant improvements in data filtering, weight sharing, and overall computational efficiency. By cutting out redundant calculations and improving inference speed, they've managed to achieve training results comparable to OpenAI's GPT-4 at a fraction of the cost. They did all of this for just $6 million. Compare that to OpenAI, which burns through billions annually. The cost difference is so extreme, it's almost comical. Even crazier? DeepSeek didn't even use Nvidia's flagship H100 GPUs. Instead, they trained their model using H800s, a downgraded version of the H100, designed specifically to comply with U.S. export restrictions on China. These chips have roughly half the performance of an H100, yet somehow DeepSeek managed to build an AI model that rivals GPT-4 without top-tier hardware. Imagine a race where everyone thinks only Ferraris and McLarens can win, and suddenly some scrappy EV startup shows up and leaves them all in the dust. That's exactly what just happened. And yeah, the entire AI industry is losing its mind. To understand how DeepSeek pulled this off, we have to talk about the man behind the company, Liang Wenfeng. He's not your typical Silicon Valley-style AI researcher. Instead, he's a legend in the world of AI-driven quantitative trading. Back in 2015, he founded HiFun, a company that used AI to make high-frequency stock trades, optimizing market predictions and executing transactions with mind-blowing precision. Basically, his AI wasn't writing poetry or playing therapist, it was making money. Fast forward to 2019, and Liang made a bold move. He dropped over $200 million on 10,000 Nvidia H800 GPUs to build his own AI computing platform. Keep in mind, this was before ChatGPT was even a thing. Talk about being ahead of the curve. not just as a tool for trading, but as a technology capable of disrupting the global landscape. And that's exactly how DeepSeek AI was born. It's the result of over a decade of AI research and development.
Very little is known about its lab and its founder, Liang Wenfeng. According to Chinese media reports, DeepSeek was born out of a Chinese hedge fund called High Flyer Quant that manages about $8 billion in assets. The mission on its developer site, it reads simply, unravel the mystery of AGI with curiosity. Answer the essential question with long-termism. The leading American AI startups, meanwhile, OpenAI and Anthropic, they have detailed charters and constitutions that lay out their principles and their founding missions, lengthy sections on AI safety and responsibility.
DeepSeek's R1 model has already caught the attention of AI experts, outperforming GPT-4 in certain benchmarks. But what really makes it stand out is that it's open source. Unlike OpenAI, which keeps GPT-4 locked behind a paywall and only accessible via API, DeepSeek has made R1 freely available for anyone to download, run, and modify. This is a massive shift. It's like comparing a walled garden to an open playground. AI developers and startups now have a choice: remain dependent on OpenAI's closed ecosystem, or jump ship and start building with DeepSeek's open model. And this shift is sending shockwaves through the AI hardware market. Investors are now asking a terrifying question. Do we really need all these ultra-expensive GPUs to train AI? If cheaper chips can get the job done, then companies like Nvidia, AMD, and TSMC might need to rethink their growth projections. That's why Nvidia's stock crashed 17%, AMD dropped 6%, and TSMC fell 13% in just one day. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. This doesn't mean Nvidia is doomed. What DeepSeek has proven is that we might be entering a new phase of AI development, one where algorithmic innovation matters more than just brute force hardware power. This is actually good for the industry because it pushes companies to work smarter, not just spend more. So if you own Nvidia, AMD, or TSMC stock, don't panic. Short-term market freakouts often lead to overreactions, but AI is still the most important growth engine in tech. The key is keeping an eye on how these companies pivot in response. Here's my take. Use the dip to grab some cheap shares, but keep a close watch on how the AI industry adapts. DeepSeek AI's rise isn't just about lowering prices. It's shaking up the entire competitive landscape. The companies that find the sweet spot between efficient algorithms and cost-effective computing will dominate the next era of AI. So, are you ready for the next wave of AI disruption? If you found this breakdown useful, make sure to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you don't miss out on future updates. See you in the next one.